Good afternoon, all, and welcome to my chat room. Let's do an energy check-in and let's see where everything is at. Let's see where everything has shifted. I'm so graciously grateful to be here with you, whether you are live with me now here in chat as I'm streaming, or you're coming back to the recorded replay on my YouTube channel, The Psychic Ministry. Either way, I'm so blessed to have you here, and I'm so graciously grateful for your support, your energy, and your time. Thank you for all the outpouring of love that I received through DMs, your guys' messages here, you guys writing underneath my videos on YouTube. All of the love there is just beautiful. I'm so grateful for it because without you, I cannot be me. So I just wanted to give a shout out to y'all. This will be a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. So that means that regardless of which one of those you are in the right place and welcome. And I do believe you are divinely guided to be here. Sorry, y'all. My screen's freezing up over here. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say, okay? Let's check in with the boss and see where they at right now. How y'all doing? How is everybody? I'm intending that you're well and thriving and that your life is going swimmingly today. You've done something that makes you happy today, and if you happen to do something that makes you smile, listen to something that makes you laugh, read something beautiful. There's a song that is like playing on repeat that Spirit has. This is sealed. There's a song, and I can't remember what they're called. I think their name has the word mafia in it, and they're rap music. And the song is like Change Your Life or something like that. That song keeps going over and over and over again in like a specific spot of the lyrics. That song could be significant, or the lyrics, like to what they're saying, could actually be significant. It's like coming in to completely like change your life, or I could add some sort of benefit to your life. You could be dealing with a male sign here. This could be like your energy as the divine masculine, or you have a divine masculine if you are a divine feminine here. And this is his like, this is big boss daddy energy right here. Okay, so maybe this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male. It doesn't have to be, but whoever this is about their money, because pyrite is the business stone. That's the Fetty stone. You want to get the money, you need to have you a piece of this. Meditate with a piece of pyrite and put your intentions for the fact that you wanted to bring you wealth, happiness, abundance, and prosperity for the good of all and harm to none. Let me tell you, it's about to deliver. Okay. This is significant for big changes in money. This is significant for another stream of income. Okay. This may even be some sort of promotional type of energy. Not necessarily. That's not for everybody. And for my entrepreneurs, that means that there's about to be some sort of financial freedom and independence. If you're about that, let me hear you in the chat room. Put it down in the comment section below. We follow Spirit. You could be receiving communication through your higher self, through dream state. Okay, the inner peace here and the spiritual balance, there's something that you're literally working towards protecting. Like I am protecting I'm protecting my peace, I'm protecting my solidarity, I'm protecting my stability and my security. Somebody could literally work for security, like a security company. We could be dealing somewhere in all of this with these different signs, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who is very much about to be verbal or openly communicative about their feelings. Okay, about how they want inner peace, or how your inner peace is like showing them something, or like you found inner peace and now you're able to be in a different financial situation. Because if you're constantly surrounded by chaos and you're constantly surrounded by people that speak about lack, that you could be hanging around a group of people and you all of a sudden become one of them. Don't do that to yourself. If anything, be the person that is outstanding from that and says something different. You never know whose mind you're inspiring when you're speaking, okay? Keep that in mind. Your spiritual purpose could have been to enter a room and just happen to say something to people that may spark the interest of whatever it is that changes the course of their life. You never know. High heart chakra is significant, like up here in this area of your chest, and that color is like a seafoam green or a bright teal green. The growth of someone's business, the growth of someone's pockets here, everything is about to change. You have authenticity. This is 787. Be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Okay. We have more blue. That's throat chakra. We have spiritual awakening. 777. We keep getting this one. Okay. The color pink is significant. Earth tones are significant. You could be very heavily dealing with an earth sign. You are on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with higher purpose. We have transition. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. 345, that goes in concession, and that's not by accident. We have expansion. 333, trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. Okay, we have the last two. This is sealed. We have reflection, 987. Something about mirror magic or doing affirmations in the mirror could be significant. Mirroring behavior could be significant. 987, that goes in concession. That's not by accident. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection of your own development. We have alignment, 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. I just heard, don't let the naysayers sway your focus. Okay. If you're going to be successful, if you listen to every naysayer you ever hear, you're never going to go anywhere. Okay. Keep that in mind. All right. There's love here. This is deep and profound, and you have prosperity under that. You have like financial bliss is what someone just said, and maybe marital bliss is the other word I just heard. This could also just be like some sort of blossoming abundance that you have that's coming towards you in manifested form of love and prosperity, like tangible assets, things that are monetary. And then you also have some sort of like relationship dynamic that is coming into alignment for you. And it's going to allow you like this massive transition into like explosive expansion because of your authenticity, because of your morals, because of your ethics, because of your work. It's like your work ethic is authentic. Like you say something and you do it, or you want to see something, so you put it into action, because you can talk and take action, but if it's not meaningful action to actually get to another destination, to continue on the timeline of what you want to see grow, then it's action, but is it really getting you anywhere? Like being very methodical about what you're doing. We have grieving. Someone could be grieving the loss of a family member, or somebody could be going through like a divorce or separation process. This is sealed. And they are grieving possibly like a divorce like that. Someone here could have lost a child. That's really heavy. Anyways, if that's you, this is specific for you. And this energy here is, there's something that you may not understand about the dynamic of a family, like a family unit. There may be a conversation that's had that you find out through like a third or fourth party. And it's like someone's reaching out and saying, this person is like really sad, like they haven't been out of their bedroom in like 2 weeks, like we don't know what to do, like, and you may be finding this out through like a third party, or overhearing it at like a family function in a conversation, or at work, or maybe amongst a group of friends at like a cookout or something, because they keep showing me like a barbecue and people talking, and like I can hear like someone cooking on the grill, and I can hear the conversation, and it's warm outside. There is a bunch of elements here of like these people, you know, the same people, and you're going to help this individual, or you're going to reach out and like give them a level of empowerment because your love is authentic. You're doing this out of authenticity. You're not doing it out of obligation. You're doing it because you really truly want to see this person like get up. Like, no, you can't, like, you literally can't stay here. You cannot stay in this energy. You can't stay in whatever it is that you're doing. You have to get up. Like, you have to keep living, or you have to keep going. You can't, like, something is the overall energy of what all of this means, and what everything is correlated with is authentic love here. This is rose quartz energy. This is authentic love in all capacities. This is platonic. This is family. This is romantic. You may be helping someone through a grieving process of some sort. Someone could be going through a spiritual awakening because the loss of an individual, or because of the shifting of a dynamic that is really showing the fact that you are in alignment with your authentic self, with your authentic purpose. Like, that is ever present here. And the reason that you're getting some sort of like public accolade, or like a transition to an expansion that is in divine alignment, is because you went through a spiritual awakening here, and you went through that process, and you had to go through the process of like deep reflection to find what your authentic self needs to be showing up as. And when you did that, you balanced a family dynamic of some sort. Maybe people weren't talking, or they were separated, or whatever. And it's like you stepped forward and was like, why are we doing this? Like, life is not promised. It is not. And don't take things for granted, because you never know when something could change. And not that you need to live in fear, by no means do that, but be appreciative and show gratitude for everything it is that you love. Okay? Because there's a situation here where something ended up in a position that like no one expected. It like sideswiped everybody with the spiritual 2x4. Okay? And that could have been for you. This could have been when your spiritual awakening like started, and maybe you had to go through that process alone so that you could help other people, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of like, oh, holding your hand, like, oh, it's going to be okay, like a pat on the back, like you're doing great. There was no cheerleader section for you. You were just like going through this, and like losing relationships, and relationships changing, and people showing their true colors, and you're just like, I don't understand what's happening. And then you find out, oh yeah, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. That was also, I could get in alignment with where I'm supposed to be. That was a crash course in Earth School. Like, it's spiritual alignment is not always easy whenever you're going through the awakening portion of it. And staying authentic to what it is that you believe is necessary for the whole result to be beneficial, and for you to keep learning and elevating. There is something here that is putting you in a position of empowerment, and you feel strong, possibly about an opportunity that is helping you establish generational wealth for like your family for decades to come, for hundreds of years. Like, this just doesn't end. Your children's children has access to this knowledge that you're establishing right now. This is like, take care of your great grandparents type of money, or if that whoever is alive left and you want to be like that person for them, this is the opportunity that lines you up to be that. This is something that is self-made. This is something that is very, very prosperous and carries with it a lot of abundance and resources. And like, this is like knowing the right people and becoming like a powerhouse because of who it is that you're like in the room with. Like, who are you introducing your energy to? Who are you walking into to talk to? Like, who did you just meet? Or Who can you collaborate with? Who can you commingle with to figure out? You never know what somebody can do. This is awesome energy. Yeah, there's some. So you had to come into alignment and go through a spiritual awakening because you were surrounded by a bunch of users. You were surrounded by people that just kept like taking advantage of your kindness and abusing your kindness, and then like smiling in your face and then still abusing your kindness and using you again. It's like, because you want to see the potentiality in these people. You want to see the potential of what you would do in that situation. But these people don't have that. They have a user mentality. You had to cut them off, or the universe like forced them out of your area, and you're like, why did I have to go through that? I don't understand. Like, that was so traumatizing. Like, why did that have to happen? And then you start seeing what these people are actually about, and they're about that rata life. Like they are not honest, or they're not forthcoming. And there may be some sort of situation right now where someone needs like your expertise, or someone needs your advice, or someone needs you for something. And you're in this divine feminine energy right here. You're in like Empress energy. This is like the don't make me get up from here type of energy. Okay. It's very much like I run the show, or I've held this down and I've established this, and I've had to defend myself over and over and over again. And I'm not moving. Yeah. Somebody is in divine feminine energy. Somebody is operating in their divine femininity, and this is like magnetic pull to everything that you've possibly been circling for a long time. Like whatever you're working on, or whatever you've been dedicated to, and whatever you've been constantly transitioning through to get yourself in alignment with, there is about to be like where preparation and opportunity meet, and it's luck, because you're going to line up with something that is so fit to be like your life's purpose. The only way that it happened is because divine ordination. Literally, look, you're about to have choices. That song, Everybody Got Choices. He says, I get to the money, I'm stuck to this bread, or something like that. That song is by, I think it's by E40. If you guys don't know rap, or you don't know that, like maybe just go look at the lyrics. And he's talking about how he like, and I don't agree with the whole song because some of it's not okay, but part of the song, he's talking about making choices and like keeping it real, keeping it authentic, and having to make choices to make things happen. Like there's something where you've done that. You've done the like repetitive work and the sacrificing and all of that. And now you're about to have like a good choice or a better choice. It's like either way that you choose, this is like life changing in the most positive way, in the most empowering way. And it's literally taking you away from stepping out of a very grief stricken energy. Your grief was authentic. Your sadness and your whatever it is that you had to like feel, like you didn't run from it. You sat in it and you dealt with it. You reflected on it, and then you changed and you transitioned that, and you transmuted that into growth and into empowerment, into spiritual alignment. And this is not just knowledge for you. This is like the expansion of knowledge to children or something like that. You went through that, and it had to be done, because if you didn't feel it, then you can't gain the power from it. How are you going to turn the pain into power? How are you going to do that? Some people don't. Some people can't. But this seems to me like you're very determined to let go of whatever barriers are holding you back, and to make these choices because they're divinely guided to be there for you. Yeah, hear about, what did I tell? I can't make this up. Y'all, this is sealed. I cannot make this up. Y'all can go back, watch my hands, watch the deck. I don't care. Right behind the choices, I told you there was like good or better, like a good choice or a better choice. Behind that is the sun. This is the ultimate wish fulfillment. This is the ultimate level of enlightenment to some degree about like two choices that are like, I want to say equally good, but they're not. It's like one door, like see how one door here has like light shining through it and the other one does, but not as vibrant. This is like a beam of light that's shining through and giving you an option that is like good, better, best, and you like get all of them if you can do them in like synchronistic order or in matter of importance, or like maybe you have a book signing on one day and then you have another release on another day, and then 2 months later you have the other one. You can do all three of them if you do it right. It's like you're being given all these choices to make some sort of really good, stabilizing, energetic decision. It's going to bring you happiness, whatever these choices are here. Hold on, y'all. They're trying to flag my content for being inappropriate again. Y'all, I just be inappropriate all day. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? So this is very much about having good, better, best, better than best type choices. There is the ending of some sort of situation. This is Anubis. This is the god of death. This is the scorpionic energy. Okay. There is something that is coming to an end. I told you, you literally are walking away from whatever this grief-stricken energy is. It was authentic. It puts you in a reflective energy. It puts you in a reflection, deep down hermit energy. You had a spiritual awakening, and many ego deaths is kind of what I'm getting out of that. In order for you to make this transition successfully into alignment so you can expand the way the universe is wanting you to, it had to die because it was built on a bunch of fakeness. It was built on a shambled foundation. It was never going to hold. Speaking of foundations, somebody could be getting the foundation of their home inspected to like go forward with some sort of house purchasing type of situation. We also have the home here. You may have a choice between like any home that you want or two specific homes. They're like, pick this one or pick that one. Whatever one you don't pick, you get to rent out the other one. And you're like, oh, dang, what? Oh, yeah. And Publishers Clearinghouse is showing up to your front door with one of them big checks. Like, you're like, oh, I think I'll just take all three. Like, I'll take all of those, please. This is amazing energy. And then you have prosperity that came out. These cards literally confirm you can make any choice you want. This is financial, mental, emotional, and time freedom. This is true, legitimate freedom is what this is. That is honest to goodness freedom. What is your freedom? What does freedom mean to you? Because if you don't know, come and see me for a spiritual session for a one-on-one, and we can figure out what that is. And then we can get down to the nitty-gritty of how you manifest that. You want to see transition. You want to see alignment. You want to see results. Come and see me. And I bet you everything changes after that in the most beautiful way you can imagine. Okay? Y'all go check out all my testimonials about the people's lives that I've changed here in chat, from people that I've met randomly in public. I've known people for years that have come back to me for multiple situations in their lives. So y'all come and see me. What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. How y'all doing? How is everybody? Hi, Miss Miranda. I'm so glad to see you too, Stephanie. Hi, Sydney. Thank you for taking care of business. Thank you, guys. I love you. Hello. What's up? Hi, guys. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, AJ. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you, AJ. I'm so appreciative. I'm so humbled by your kindness. Thank you. What's up, Lorenzo? Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for watching, love. Thank you, Miranda, for taking care of business. You're a boss. Thank you so much, Michael. I'm so humbled by your kindness. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, John. I'm so appreciative. You guys are just pouring on the compliments today, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. That's super honest. I love that. That is authentic as all get out. You like my face. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm so humbled by your kindness. How sweet. Thank you. Threes are my jam. I love threes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miranda, for taking care of business. Honey, I'm too real to be a movie star. I'm too authentic, and all that's fake. Hello. Hi, Haley. Hello, Eli. What's up, Will? How you doing, boo? What's up? Good evening. I love that. You needed a smile, so you came back. Honey, I'm here for the laughs, the giggles, and the smiles. If that's at my expense or even just with me, that's cool. Let me help you. Let's raise that vibe. What's up, Hero Moms? How you doing? Hi, Jason. No. Feel that and let it go. Don't let that consume you, okay? Don't let it consume you. You get that heavy energy, process it, transmute that. Every time you're feeling low, you transmute that into something beautiful for yourself. Like the 10 of Pentacles, baby. This is like, that's big money. That's like a windfall. There's some sort of situation where you are loyal or someone is loyal to you, or maybe you loyal to the soil about that money. Maybe that's what's going on here. There is prosperity, security, tradition, but somebody got an ego. Somebody has an ego on them, and maybe that's why they're just sitting back and chilling, because they figure you could work for them, or you could be in the 10 of Wands and just keep working yourself to the bone. Like, there's something here where they want me to do one more, because there's another card for communication, but there's something here where someone's ego has got them in a materialistic energy, and they're dependent on a situation or a person because it's like they want to keep their lifestyle. They want to be able to continue to do this. And if they change something, or it feeds their ego to be able to lay back and have other people work for them or to do the work, but they get the recognition, that's really weird energy. Like, really. Something about Mockingbird. I don't know why that just came out, but someone said it's super loud. Yeah, there's some sort of awakening. There's some sort of awakening that you may be having about someone's ego trying to like make you do all the work. They could be having an awakening because maybe you put them in an ego check. You're like, no, first of all, you're not going to talk to me like that, or I'm not doing that. Like, no. There's pause, perspective, and selflessness. Somebody may be getting an awakening to like your loyalty or your unconditional love, or what type of person you are. And there could have something to do with that, with like the establishment of a home or stability, or like the way you run your household, like your rules or something like that could be very significant about like what's awakening this person's attention. Like, snap out of your ego and get with the program. Like, this is not, whatever you're doing is like, it almost feels like toxic. Like there's something toxic here. This is sealed. There's the attitude of it is just toxic. Somebody may be grieving because you won't give them like attention, or you won't give them the time of day because maybe you did at one point, or you wanted to work with this person and they were like, maybe at another time, like maybe we could do that another day, or maybe when I have time. Like there's something about, okay, so this is sealed. There's a situation that I told you was literally going to, like, it's the death of a situation. It's the ending of some sort of situation, okay? And the death energy is right here with Scorpio. We have a finality right here. This is coming out to confirm that this is like the end of this person's ego trip, maybe. Farewells, leaving behind, and closure because of something where there's closure to something you've been grieving, or someone comes in and like says they need closure with you because they're grieving. Somebody again could be having an ego death. Maybe this is you, I don't know. And if you've gone through spiritual alignment and awakening, you know that an ego death is no small feat, y'all. You know that. If you did it right, it was no small feat. When you have an ego death, oh boy. That is a recalibration, and right quick. Okay. Then after that, we have twin flame. We have mirroring, shared feelings, and reflections. I literally told you at the beginning of this channeled message, before I pulled any clarifying cards as far as this, like far as these go, or any of these, I told you there was something about mirroring behavior, or maybe mirror magic, or saying affirmations in the mirror or something like that, okay? There is something significant about that, and that could have something to do with a twin flame dynamic. We have on this card right here 2 separate pillars. That usually signifies some sort of twin flame or soulmate relationship dynamic, okay? You could have a family with this person. This is something that you may have an energetic tie from like a previous timeline at a different, like maybe way back to whenever you were incarnated as an Egyptian or something like that. Akashic records are significant, or Akasha, okay? If you know, like, and you're spiritually, like, I guess, educated on like different cultures and stuff like that, Akasha is significant here, all right? Okay. Somebody really wants something to work out very desperately. Like they really, really want it bad, or you are so loyal to what you're doing, you really, really want it bad. You may want justice in a situation because somebody did you dirty because of their ego. You want justice in the form of finality or closure. You want someone to say, like, I stole from you, I took from you, like, whatever it is, like, you want someone to, like, return whatever they took without asking. This could be a house. This could be some form of prosperity. That's weird, but, like, somebody could have taken your pet. I don't know about that, but yeah, anyway. Or maybe you had to take care of a pet because they wouldn't, or I don't know. This is sealed. You don't do that to the familiars. Like, you take care of the familiars. Don't do the animals wrong. You got the hangman to confirm the hangman. Y'all, I can't make that up. You got 12 and 12 within the next 24 hours or within the next 12 months, or December is really significant here. You have getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. This is like something that was pushing you back and has woken you up, because it's like every time you were taking a step forward, all of a sudden you involved this person or these people or this situation, and it like confused the whole thing, or they just did enough just to throw a monkey wrench in it. And then you had to start all over again. Or you're like, every time I do that, they mess up my groove that I got going on here, and I don't like it. So I'm just going to cut that out. Like, you had to have an awakening of like, this is not working out. You need to see this from a different perspective, because you may want that person to do good or to be nice or to be kind to you, or just like stop being so combative or violent or whatever this is. And this is like gossipy behavior, like constantly taking jabs at you with like the 7 of Wands, and you're like having to beat like people with a stick, like go away and leave me alone, like defending your position over and over and over again. And you started looking for a different way to do things, maybe even a different place to live, like a different city, like a different job to do, because you're like, I don't even want to be around these people. They're like so hateful, or like if I need to set a boundary, it's so serious that I don't want to be involved in this environment anymore. Yeah, look, you have a King of or a Knight of Pentacles and a King of Wands. You could be dealing with a male fire sign and a male earth sign. There's thievery energy here. The 7 of Swords. This is lying, cheating, stealing, thievery. This is not being honest. This is like hopes and plans to take information and do something else with it than what you originally had said it was for, or trying to just gather what's going on, like being nosy in someone's environment. Like that energy is like going through someone's like jewelry box whenever they're like not paying attention, or going through their like private documents whenever you're supposed to be using the bathroom in their house or something like that. It's sneaky. It's like really, really underhanded. It's like duplicitous, and it's not honest or forthcoming. It's very crooked. There's like a situation where with these 2 cards, the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, 7s are development. Someone was developing a plan to either confuse you, or like they were developing a plan to make it to where you didn't know what they were taking, or you would be distracted with something else and not know what they were doing was right in front of your face. like ocean water or like a big body of water is significant, and sailboats. You have the high priestess. This is walking with spirit. This is being very, very spiritually inclined and living in the spirit world, like through consciousness very regularly, following your higher self's like intuition type of thing. You're high priestess, and maybe you didn't tell somebody why you walked away because you got sick of their BS. You're like, I'm done with that. Like, I've had time to reflect. I've been placed in the hangman position more than one time in a 12-month period. You've like flipped my life upside down. And now that I know for absolute certain that even though I was intending the best like intentions that you had for me, I realized you're a thief and you're stealing from me and you're trying to gather information and you were trying to confuse me about something here. And I'm not entertaining that anymore because I no longer want anything that causes confusion or that causes me to feel like I have to act out of character whenever I'm around that energy. I don't want it anymore. So I'm walking away and I'm not telling you anything, or I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm absolutely completely silent and I'm just going in a different direction. I walked away I walked away silently, like you never even existed whenever I found out that you were doing me dirty. And then you tried to gaslight me and try to make it seem like you weren't doing what you were doing, and come to find out the truth that's out is that's exactly what you were doing. You could also have a male water sign involved because we also have the Knight of Cups. So now you have two knights, which are very like, sometimes immature or very like young energy. It's communication. Okay. It's like incoming communication about money and something about someone's feelings, because the cups are emotions. They, here we have inner peace with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The water signs are very much about their emotions. They operate out of their emotions like a good 90% of the time. Okay. Somebody could be really emotional about money. Somebody could have very strong, like egoic based emotions about money. Somebody is very materialistic, possibly. Somebody may be getting an awakening that someone around them is in this Seven of Swords, or someone around them is making choices that are based out of their ego about money. Someone's feelings are hurt here, possibly about money, or they don't want to share and it's kind of like stingy. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to have all these choices to myself. And even though you helped me get there, or even though like we were on a team or we were partners about something, I don't want to do that. And I want to have more than you or something. When it's like a 50-50 business, it's like someone's trying to do some sort of like finagling here, have to do with like a house project or something like that. We have the King of Wands. This is very much an ambitious individual. This could be a male fire sign. This is like a Knight of Cups, a Knight of Pentacles, and a King of Wands. This is like three different individuals that are coming towards you to communicate to you about like, I could make your life better, or how come you walked away, or like, I need your help with something, but it's like the way they're coming at it is like, if I asked you for help and you helped me solve my problem, lots of people would watch you and say you did a good job, because that's what would happen. And you're like, okay, well, that doesn't necessarily mean I want to help you. Like even the way you're asking is kind of like pompous or like arrogant. Like, if you really wanted my help or wanted to see me as a business partner or an equal, then you need to speak to me as such, and not like, hey, yo, I got this idea for you, go do it this way. And you're like, that doesn't really feel authentic to me, and I'll think about it. And they're like, well, what is there to think about? You're just like, that's really aggressive. Like, calm down. Like, okay. Somebody could be like there's some sort of like timeline or deadline where they just keep snapping their fingers for someone to make a decision, or like they may lose out on a deal or something if they don't come up with a piece of the money, or like let's say they booked a flight and like a trip a year in advance, and if they don't hurry up and make a decision of when they're going to reschedule it, or they don't finish paying it off, they're going to lose everything. Like, they already paid most of it, but like the last $250, they don't pay that $250, then they're going to lose their whole trip and they don't get a refund or something like that, which is crazy, but just an example. It's like someone feels like they're being pressed for time, because if they don't hurry up and they don't make a choice and stop being in their ego, you're about to walk away like on permanent. Like, that's it. This could be pressure from like the law. Like if you don't tell this person they have a house or an inheritance, or you bought something while you were married, or you didn't like disclose this asset in your divorce or something, you're going to like be in trouble if you don't willfully like hand it over. And they're like, okay. Well, when do I have to do this? And they are given a timeline, and it's like creeping up to the end of the timeline. It's like they don't have a choice anymore. You have such good money energy right here. Like really, 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 I am like blown away at the power that is on the table about money. There is an awakening that is happening right now, something that possibly allows you to travel like everywhere and anywhere you want. This is the type of lifestyle you get to pick. Freedom is yours. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the prosperity here. You have the good, better, best choice about a house or somewhere to live or a business opportunity. You're extremely connected to spirit, which is why you're in alignment with this amazing opportunity that is not only money, but it seems to be some sort of like romantic, like family type of, I want to start a relationship with you type of energy. You go from we go from the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning, establishment in money, or something that is bringing you stability. Then you go to the Four of Pentacles. That is money. It's earned money, money improvements, and more money coming your way. We're now at the Five of Pentacles between these two. Now we just went to the Six of Pentacles. This is being brought up to par where everybody else is in a business already, or in an investment, or you're being brought into a circle that is continuous, like a residual income, passive residual income. And then you go to the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. This is turning in your favor. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? The Sphinx is very, very significant. Anubis, Isis, Osiris, Thoth is significant. Cleopatra could be significant. Someone's like winged eyeliner could be significant. This energy right here is you literally climbing the ladder of success, or going from like a little stream of income to like all this flood of clients, or all this flood of like financial support from someone, a business, an investment, a grant, a scholarship, I don't know, but there's something that comes to you that allows you to survey the land and decide where it is you want to go with this. Do you want to go left, right, forward? And do you want to come back and do it all again? Do you want to do it in a different order? You get to choose. It's giving you the choice to go in any direction. This is such an amazing thing. Like, the energy from it is so positive. You have the door to abundance. You have a beautiful idea. You have a beautiful mind. The movie, A Beautiful Mind. The movie Good Will Hunting could be significant. Matt Damon or Ben Affleck could be significant. If there's a movie called The Client, that movie is significant. Is there a movie called The Client? If you know it, put it in the chat room. You have the seraphim surrounding you. You're surrounded by Archangel Michael. This is like, to me, whenever I channel this energy, this is like physical protection. This is like physical protection of like the 3D self, or like your home, or like, yeah, you have a man holding a coin, and you have the angel of love. You're surrounded by like financial angels, because Michael is also money, and you're surrounded by angels of love. This is the second time you've pulled a card that's in the color scheme of Rose Quartz. You pulled love and angel of love, 2 different decks. Okay. They're confirming that there is some sort of very well-off individual that wants to offer you stability, or wants to invest in you or your business. I'm telling you, they want to offer you a contract, so you could be the woman holding a coin. You have the door to romance. Oh, dang, this is sealed. Somebody wants you to be their boo, and they want to shower you with gifts. I own that. I own that, boo. That's right. The angel of love is orchestrating all of this. You have a divine counterpart that is coming into union here. You have the man and a woman holding the coin. This is divine masculine, divine feminine energy in union together, romantically or in business, or both. Okay? This is a power couple right here. This person does not play games. This person does not play games. They are not in karmic operating energies. They are in like divine beings. They show up as the divine high priest and high priestess. Like they're showing up as their authentic, like true power. They're empowering others. They are like changing the trajectory of people's lives, okay? You have some sort of romantic contract coming towards you because someone has deep feelings for you. Someone sees you as high priestess. Someone sees you as someone who knows like trade secrets, or like how do you know their secrets maybe? That song, Ring My Bell, could be significant. That song, Boogie Oogie, that song is significant. Or hold on, they're playing a whole bunch of music. It's like 70s music. Maybe somebody like 70s music, 60s music, bluegrass, like jazz, like old time jazz, saxophone, the piano, some sort of stringed instrument. I can't see it. All I see is the strings. Okay. Someone wants to like, yeah, someone wants to court you, or to, this is sealed, to be with you because they think that you're like, you look really good. That part of it, you need to, yeah. Maybe there's a group of people that think your eccentricity, which being eccentric, like, some people want to be, some people are not just by nature, and some people like don't like that about others. Someone believes that your eccentricity is ostentatious. They find it to be vile or vulgar, or that you have a really big ego. Someone thinks you have a really big ego. Someone did something to look good on paper or to look good in public. Someone keeps saying the word arm candy. And this was something that they did impulsive. They didn't really think this like relationship through. It was impulsive. And now there's something either going on with someone's health, like publicly, like you can see that they're sick, or somebody is getting publicity for something that they like overcame, like healing like some sort of autoimmune disorder with like food, or like food is wellness type of energy. You're really good at keeping up on your self-care. You give yourself a lot of self-love, like you're pouring into you. The star, Aquarius, healing. The sun, ultimate fulfillment. Like you may even go outside and like sunbathe even for just 5 minutes to get the vitamin D from the sun every day. It helps your brain. It helps make like happy hormones. We have romance and indecision. Somebody was indecisive here and somebody had too many options. Like they had all these people throwing attention their way, and it's somebody that everybody wants, and they couldn't make a decision. So they went and chose someone else or a bunch of someone else's. This could be third parties that are not even romantic that put this person in indecision about you or the relationship, because they had all this romantic energy coming at them, and it made them indecisive. Well, that's when you were like, that's cool. You were like, the silence and the indecision was the decision, and I'm walking the hell away because I don't want any part of that. You've woken me up, and now I realize that no, I am like, my self-worth is way too high to be sitting over here trying to wait for you to make a decision because I'm not what you want to look at on your arm, or you only want to be with me because I look this way. Like you don't even care about substance or like my brain or the fact that I'm like educated or anything like that. You only like me because I look good on the outside. Like that's cool. No thanks. Your health is very important to you. Someone could like just not care about their health, and they like eat whatever or put whatever in their body. Like somebody could be addicted to like some sort of toxic substance here. Yeah, look, you have something about a house. Look, and you have gift at the bottom of the deck. You have house twice, 2 different decks. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got a message about a gift. There's something about your living situation where you're being gifted like money for a home, or somebody left you a home. Yeah, that's sealed. And that's all they have to say about that whole thing, is that you're receiving a message about a gift you're being given, and it could be a house. Or somebody left you that, and you're receiving a message that was left to you. Okay. We have vitality, like you really care about your health and your body, because you want to keep, I can't make that up. There it is, vitality. I cannot make that up. 22, vitality. And you have twin flame out here. There is definitely a twin flame dynamic here, because you got the pillars, and you got the 22 and this twin flame card. This is sealed. There's something about mirroring behavior here between a twin flame dynamic and yourself, possibly. We have lucky number 13, what's up, buttercup? We have intuition. Okay. Someone here is very intuitive, very spiritually inclined, and you following your intuition and following the guidance of possibly Archangel Michael, if that's who you're speaking to. Speak to all of them. Speak to the whole seraphim. But maybe that's your person, your figure, and you're following guidance here towards divine expansion, and it's leading you right into like the romance of a lifetime, and you're lining up with the 10 of Pentacles. This is financial freedom. This is financial blessings. This is gifts. This is like random acts of kindness that you've now aligned yourself by vibrational frequency to be in alignment with. And you're going to start receiving. It's like now that Mercury retrograde is over, all of a sudden, all of this moves so fast, and you just start having all of these beautiful things happen. This is amazing. Something about fish or Pisces season could be significant. All right. I love you guys so very much. I have to get going. I've got to get off of here, and I have other things I have to do. But I came back to check in because the energy shifted during the day, and this was absolutely worth every second. Share this with someone that you think could really use this guidance. Y'all come and see me for your personal one-on-one. Reach out to my hotline. The information is down below, as always, on my YouTube videos. My hotline is 720-675-7551. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for sharing my content. Thank you guys for the super likes and the super chats. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. You guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys. Bye, guys.